Struggling to convert blog readers into leads and clients? You need high-quality blog content that converts. You see, not all online content is created equal, so stick around because in this episode, we're going to discuss what high-quality content looks like with a real example and the 4 steps it takes to create conversion content.
Welcome to Founders Connect podcast. We help lifestyle entrepreneurs to grow their business online and create a happier marriage.
Did you know that approximately 45% of marriages end up in divorce and 65% of all startups fail due to founder conflicts? Well, we're here to change that.
Each week we bring you an inspiring guest and practical tips to help you with business, relationships, and sustainable living. Now let the fun begin! Hi, I'm Cindy Pham.
And I'm Anthony Chansamuth.
And we're from Founders Connect. This week's fan shout out goes to Platinum Shopper from Australia. The title is Great Sharing of Personal Experiences. This is what Platinum Shopper has to say. What a cool couple! They share their personal experiences and fantastic tips for founding couples. With the wide network, can't wait to hear who they have on their podcast in future episodes. And Platinum Shop has given us 5-star rating. Thank you for that, Platinum Shopper.
And if you want your review to be read out on our next podcast, make sure you head over to foundersconnect.co/review and you can then leave your review on iTunes or Stitcher. And you just might be the person that we shout out next time.
Yeah. Today, we're going to talk about how to create high-quality blog content that converts. The convert part is the most important part there. And here we have Mr. Chansamuth to answer some of these questions for you. My first question is, why is it important to create high-quality blog content?
Okay, so the reason why it's important to create high-quality blog content is we want the content to actually convert. All right. Now, when I say convert, what we're talking about here is the content essentially encourages the person reading it to take an action after they've finished reading it. Right. So that could be that they subscribe to your newsletter. There could be that they send you an inquiry or they book a call with you or they give you their email address to download some kind of PDF guide or to get a free online course from you or something like that. Basically, high quality or conversion content is designed to get conversions. Right? And so one of the things that I teach and work with our accelerator case study clients on is producing content that actually converts.
Okay, that sounds like lots of business. What makes content high quality? And we're specifically talking about blogs here.
Okay, dokie. So high quality content, one, it's engaging. All right. So people want to read it. They want to comment on it. They want to share it in some cases. Okay. And they're not just going to immediately click off the content page and go somewhere else. Okay. The second thing is that it's actually appearing on search engines. So it's, if people are searching for the topic or a question, a problem they're trying to be solved, that content should appear on ideally page 1 of Google search engine results. Okay. And the third thing that makes it high quality is it's designed with the user experience in mind. So before, you could get away with like 2,000 words just text and having it look pretty ugly. Nowadays, the content that actually stands out and differentiates visually looks amazing. Okay, so it's being designed by graphic designers with some good skill, or it's being, the people who are coding it, the developers are using CSS to put it on the website. So it actually looks like something really good and polished, right? And you want to include certain elements like infographics, which makes it easier to, if you've got like a 2,000 or 5,000 word article, that's a heck of a lot of text. So what you want to do is break that up with images, and infographics are a great way to actually translate a lot of the content into nice digestible visuals that people can actually look at, get the concepts quickly, and you actually find that infographics are the number one types of images being shared online. So if you go to Pinterest, for example, you're going to find a gazillion infographics. Even if you look at social media, Instagram or Facebook, a lot of infographics are being shared around. Okay, so you want to embed those into the content that you're creating. And another element you want to include in there is not just text or images. Think about video, think about audio. Okay, so when you have all those types of elements, media, right? So mixed media, what happens is now you're actually speaking to different learning styles, right? Because some people, like Cindy, prefer to listen to something when they're learning. Other people like to watch videos. Other people like to read text.
I like infographics.
There you go. See? Exactly. So that's what makes content high quality.
So how do you create high quality content that converts?
Okay, so here's where I'll give you a specific example of high quality conversion content and upsell. This particular example is used to sell an online course, but you can use it to sell services as well. You know, like us, we have our Inner Circle membership, and that's something that we can use content to actually promote and sell. All right. So I'll take you through the steps of how this content was created, and then I'll actually put a link to this high quality content in the show notes, and that's where you can go and click through and view the content online and see what I'm talking about. All right. So the piece of content I'm referring to is a article created by jeffalytics.com, which actually talks about how to create a data-driven marketing strategy that works, right? So it's obviously designed for geeks like me.
Like him, totally.
Right? Who love geeking out on analytics and these sort of things. But let's look at how this thing has been created. Step one is to identify a common pain point for your target audience. So Jeff, who created this particular piece of content, knew that his target audience, who are usually marketing people, struggle with creating marketing strategies, especially data-driven strategies. So that's why he's creating this piece of content. Okay, the topic is very relevant, it's engaging, okay, and it's attractive for the target audience. So that's number one.
You are listening to the Founders Connect podcast, helping lifestyle entrepreneurs to grow their business online and create a happier marriage. Now back to the show.
Step number two is then to teach within that article is to teach a framework or a procedure or a process, including video, visuals, like we talked about infographics, and including also examples of how to use the framework. And what you'll find in this piece of content that Jeff created is he does all those things. He actually teaches what he calls the ACES framework, which is his own framework for how to create a marketing strategy that's data-driven. And he's actually created a short video where he explains it, and it's embedded within the blog post or the article, visuals along the way, which describe how you work out each component of your strategy. So not only is he showing you what the framework is, he's also teaching you how to use the framework, which is very, very informational. It helps you a lot.
Brian does that too, doesn't he?
Yes, Brian from Video Fruit does that as well. Okay, so why this really works is because they're actually using a teaching methodology that works for kids in school. Like we actually, when we were kids, this is how we would have liked to have learnt. We know, for example, Sophie, who's our niece, she loves watching these TED videos now.
That's right, and we learned so much about it. And that's her way of learning and retaining what she's learnt and enjoying it as well.
Yeah, so especially if you haven't seen TED Ed videos, go to YouTube and check it out. They're animated videos, animations that explain theories and concepts.
In very, very simple terms.
Which Cindy loves too.
Yes, exactly, of course.
All right, so step two is teaching a framework, including video, visuals, and examples of how to use the framework. All right. Step three then is to have the opt-in conversion step. All right. This is where you actually include and give the reader a way to engage with you and to actually give you their email address. Right. So what Jeff did was he actually created a free tool which sits in a Google Sheet. So like a spreadsheet, which is set up in Google Sheets, as well as an actual tool that can hook into your Google Analytics account and extract a whole bunch of data, actually show you your marketing funnel, which is very, very cool. And basically, he's giving that away for free. And once you give your email address, you can access that tool that he's giving away. And also, he also gives you a video which explains to you how to set up the tool. See, so you can see just by me describing is how much effort he's put in to creating this one piece of content, which is actually multiple pieces of content in one package, right? And then step 4 is once you have opted in for the tool, then is the what we call the upsell or the cross-sell. And then you see as soon as you land on the thank you page, then what Jeff does is he's basically offering you an upsell into his paid online training course. He's given you so much value in the first 3 steps that by the 4th step, you're like, well, this tool is very helpful to me. This content's been helpful to me. I know this guy knows what he's talking about. I've already watched 2 of his videos explaining everything. And if I want to dig deeper, I need help with understanding this more and the course is relevant, then, hey, why wouldn't I buy the course? And if you don't buy the course right away, then what also happens is he's sending you an email sequence, which is designed to, again, teach you and then invite you to sign up for the course if it makes sense for you to do so. 4 steps is high quality conversion content. And we've actually been doing this, are in the process of doing this for one of our clients. We've basically put together an ebook guide as well as the long form content article with infographics, with video, a whole bunch of things. And this is how you're going to stand out. Like a lot of people try and do it quickly and do 300-word blog posts and stick it up with a featured image. That just doesn't cut it anymore. Research shows that Google actually ranks content which is at least 2,000 words and higher that are relevant. Okay, it's not enough just to put 2,000-word content up there online. It has to be relevant. It has to be engaging to your audience. Okay, and that's pretty much the 4 steps. Let me recount those. 1 is to identify a common pain point for your target audience. 2, teach a framework using video, visuals, and examples of how to use what you're teaching. 3 is offer an opt-in conversion point. So you're going to be able to something that where the reader can exchange their email address with something cool that you're valuable that you're giving them. And then step 4 is you're going to offer some kind of upsell, sort of paid product or service that they can jump in on. All right, so they are the 4 steps for creating high quality conversion content.
Wow, that's a lot of things to capsulate together today. Well, now you know how to do it, so get a move on and do it.
Now, we've also created our own high quality content on Founders Connect. So if you want to go check that out, we have the most recent, we've got actually a few guides that are already on there. If you just go to foundersconnect.co and you can then click on free guides, and all of those guides that are in there are basically high quality conversion content, and they've been designed so you can actually see what they are and interact with those. And if they're helpful, then we encourage you to share those around because that's what they're there for.
And definitely give us feedback. Thank you for that.
Now, if you'd like a PDF checklist version of those 4 steps, just head over to foundersconnect.co/016 and you can grab that from the show notes. Once again, that's foundersconnect.co/016. You're looking for the content that converts checklist.
You are listening to the Founders Connect podcast, helping lifestyle entrepreneurs to grow their business online and create a happier marriage. Now back to the show.
In this week's Community Corner, what do we have, my darling? Ha ha ha. We just moved to Gold Coast. So?
Where's the Gold Coast for our listeners who are not in Australia?
Oh, it's in Queensland, my darling.
And it's like 40-something degrees right now, and I'm literally melting every day.
Well, that's the life we choose. The hot, yummy, sunny, hot weather.
And so we are planning to host some meetups here in the Gold Coast. So if you are actually listening and you're in the area, we would love to meet you. And, you know, we want to hold regular meetups for our community and connect everyone and meet like-minded people and hang out and learn about all your cool projects that you're working on and how we might be able to help you as well.
And also share great moments having fun exploring the place.
That's right. So if you are in the Gold Coast or heading to the Gold Coast soon, let us know. Just join our Facebook group if you're not already in there. go to foundersconnect.co, and then on the top menu, you'll see Join Free Group, big button there in the top right-hand corner. Click on that, and then we'll invite you into the community, and then we'd love to arrange some kind of meetup in the Gold Coast with you.
Okay. I hope to see you soon.
Just a reminder, if you do want to download the 4-step content that converts process, we have put together a checklist for you. Just head over to foundersconnect.co/016. That's foundersconnect.co/016, and you can grab that checklist and go from there. In our next episode, we talk about how to skyrocket your revenue running high-end retreats with our awesome friend, Natasha Denman. See you there.
Thanks for tuning in. And remember to live passionately,
purposefully,
and confidently. Till next time.